everyone. Let's talk respect. Now, respect means different things to different people. However, there's certain respectful ways that you can behave at school that most teachers really like. So if you've got a teacher that you don't get along well in their class, or for one reason or another you just really don't like being there, you don't feel that that teacher pays attention to you, why don't you try one of these 3 things the next time you're in that class and see if that has any effect. So the first thing that teachers love that's a respectful way of behaving in class is greetings. I love when my students tell me good morning when they come into class. I even have a few students who stick around after the bell rings to say, have a great day. I love that, and I always look out for those students because I know that they're concerned about me. That makes me want to be more concerned about them when they need help. The second thing that's really respectful when it comes to students and how they should behave in class is that, respectful students will often ask questions. Asking questions tells me that my students are interested in what they're going to learn, or in the very least they have the intention of completing their work and they might need a little more help to get there. So when I see you asking questions, then I know that you are here to learn in my class. So I feel respected that way. If you were to guess what question do I get asked the most, well, go ahead and say the question. I'm listening. Did you say, can I go to the bathroom? Yeah, that's the question I get the most. And to be honest, that's not the reason why I signed up to be a teacher, to tell kids yes or no they can or can't go to the bathroom. I love questions about the lesson. So ask your teacher some questions about the lesson and see if that changes the way that they react to you. Right, and another thing, that's the third thing that's a way that students can be respectful in class, is I find that students who can figure out when is the right time to speak. Students who wait their turn to speak. And this is a special thing that's just for school because, as you know, when you're hanging out with your friends or you're at your house, you don't have to raise your hand to talk, you can just talk. But with a classroom, with a bunch of people in the classroom, a respectful way to behave is to raise your hand if you have an answer to a question, raise your hand if you need help, raise your hand if you got something else to say. That gives us the opportunity to call on someone, to give them our ears when we're speaking, and to just generally feel like we have control over what's being said and what the responses are to that, so that everyone can hear what you're saying when you've taken the time to kind of get permission to speak. Again, this is something that only happens in classrooms. It's not something that you'll need to do anywhere else, but just when there's large groups of people, raise your hand, wait your turn to speak, and please don't speak over other people. That to me shows me that you're a respectful person. So let me ask you, now that you know these 3 things that teachers feel respected when they see, what's the thing that makes you feel respected? Tell me something that a teacher can do for you to help you feel respected. That's your reflective question for the day. All right, see you next time.